Hi guys, Mrs. McHugh here, the school adjustment counselor at the Mary Kay Good School.
Hi, and I'm Mrs. Doak, the school adjustment counselor at the Henry B. Berklin Elementary School.
And we're here to talk to you guys today about strategies to motivate a reluctant learner. The first strategy that we wanted to talk to you guys about was to discover their passion and use it. So what does your kid love? Does your kid love video games, animals, sports, maybe something else? If there's any way to take that interest and leverage it to teach your child a goal you have in mind, it can make learning more tolerable. For example, if your child loves video games, find a game or app that are like your child's favorite games that have a learning goal you're aiming for. This can be helpful to build early study skills and get them to enjoy learning. If you're looking for some great educational apps and games that your kids might enjoy, check out the Middleborough Public Schools website when we put the address listed below.
Another way to engage kids that are reluctant is to offer choices. Kids feel like they are more in control if they get to make a choice between different options offered to them. Everyone has to engage in non-preferred activities sometimes, but by allowing students to make a choice when possible helps them to feel more in control of their learning. By giving your student choices, it will help enhance their motivation for the activity, making it more likely for them to be successful with it.
Boundaries and limits. Kids need boundaries to teach them that there are limits in life. So boundaries help to prevent fighting and arguing throughout the school day because it makes your student's day more predictable. An example of a boundary or limit that you could set with your child might be a visual schedule that says when your student can take a break and what they can choose from on their break and when they might be allowed to interrupt you. We understand that many families are currently working from home and they may have certain times that they cannot be disturbed throughout the school day. This makes for a more predictable day for everyone. Another example, if your child is playing on an educational video game for hours at a time, it's likely that your child isn't getting much out of it after a certain point. Kids need a variety of activities and learning experiences, and enforcing boundaries will help them limit their activities and find new passions.
Dropping the rewards. Rewards are a great tool to use to initiate the motivation with your students' learning. Maybe they earn a special treat or a special activity they get to do with you. After you see some success with the learning process, start to wean away the reward. Rewards do not help kids develop a love of learning or to discover their passions. We can use rewards at the beginning to extrinsically motivate them, but by using the other tips, you will help foster intrinsic motivation for your students' learning.
Blame the behavior, not the child. It's easy during a moment of frustration to resort to consequence and punishment when you are unsuccessful at inspiring your student. While our main goal is for our children to be successful, it's understandable where the frustration comes from, and none of us want to watch our children sabotage themselves through their actions. To avoid this, make sure any conversations with your child are about their behavior remains focused on just that, their behavior. We understand that this can be difficult sometimes. Never attempt to make a child feel bad about themselves because of their lack of motivation. Keep self-esteem out of the mix and be sure to let your child know that you believe in them.
A final tip we have for the reluctant learner is goal setting. Goal setting can help a child who feels overwhelmed and unmotivated. By chunking learning objectives into small attainable steps, you can help your child feel more comfortable about working towards reaching that goal. In the process, your child will gain a sense of pride, which is one building block toward developing intrinsic motivation. If your child feels confident in what they are setting out to do, chances are the motivation will increase.
We want to thank you guys for joining us today in learning about strategies to motivate a reluctant learner. We hope you guys got some tips that are helpful and that you can use at home. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you have any further questions, and we look forward to hearing from you. Bye.
Bye.